This is a diary of a black man. Hi, my name is Paulie Skerrett. Yes. My son is Elijah Manuel Skerrett. Okay, so this is message for you, son. Right. Let's put it like this. On the 31st of January 2011, I was attacked. At a petrol station by your mother and your mother's sister, Ebony. So your mother is Donna Marie, and your mother's sister is Ebony. Now, I sent a message to your mom stating, you needed more money for maintenance, and we needed to talk because you kept saying to me and my wife that you wanted to live with us. However, I was saying to you, you just want more time. And if I can give you more time, then you'll be okay. I was seeing you weekly, and that on a Wednesday, if your mom agrees, I can collect you from school. We could go to the library and stuff like that, and we continue the learning and stuff, and you should be satisfied. However, on the day that I dropped you off, your mother attacked me. Now, during mediation, I went to a mediation with your mom once. She said that you said to her that I said that you must live with her. Now, at the time, you're 6 years old. You're going to say stuff at 6 years old that a child would say. Dad wants me to live with him. You would say to me, Dad, I want to live with you. You'd probably say, I want to live with my mom. These are things that's happen in your head. You're a child. You're just saying things that you want, and you don't really know how else to say stuff. Now, I tried to explain this to your mom, and she's like, well, you're calling him a liar. I said, no. He's saying that he wants to live with me, but he wants more time with me because he can relate to me. I mean, I'm a man. He's a boy. So he wants to see me more. He's only seen me on the weekend. He wants to see me more. He sees you every day. He sleeps at your house majority of the time. He wants to go on holidays with you like he goes on holiday with me, like kind of thing. I never had a holiday with him. Elijah, I never had a holiday with you. I asked your mom if you want to, if I could take you to Antigua on a holiday. She says no. I said I was going to France with my children. Can I take him with me? No. Any kind of holiday, can I take it? No. I couldn't leave the country with you, but she would go to Turkey and, everything else with you, to Jamaica and everything with you, but I'm not allowed to take you anywhere. Okay. So, with that in mind, I'm asking your mom for an extra day so that you could be happy. Now, your mom, I didn't know at the time, was 2.5 months pregnant for her new boyfriend, Kwaku. And she's feeling like, she's going to attack me with your auntie at the petrol station. The problem of this attack is that your mom went to the police station at night at around 10 o'clock to say that she was kicked in the stomach when she was 2.5 months pregnant. And the man, Kwaku, didn't even pick up the phone. Knows where I live. Didn't come around to my house. Didn't phone me. Didn't send me an email. Just to talk to me to say, you can't be fighting with my wife or my partner, and she's pregnant. What happened? He didn't say anything. And I'm like, come on. He didn't say nothing at all. But the truth of the matter is, when the video camera came from the petrol station, it showed that I didn't attack your mom. That your mom and her sister, Ebony, attacked myself. Now, the police couldn't arrest your mom because they said that, it's not in the public interest. So they couldn't arrest Ebony. That's like catch-22, can't get one person, can't get the other person. But my wife came down and heard the story for herself. And she realized I didn't do anything at all, but your mum just attacked me. And that was the age of, when you was 7, on your 7th birthday party that took place in Cannon, in Mitcham. That same day, you had all your presents, your mum attacked me. Okay, so from the age of 7, I've not had no relationship with you. We're 2016. You're 12 years old. You attend Whitgift School. You're going to go through emotions and stuff where you're seeing people with their dads at the football field and all this stuff. and you're going to start acting up. Your brother, your mum's had 2 children with this new man who she says is her husband, but hasn't got a legit papers to say that they're husband and wife. She wants to put his name down as your father on school paper reports. And I'm here. I've not gone anywhere. So what do? I have to do this diary. I have to put stuff on YouTube. You need to know that I'm still existing. You need to know that I haven't run away. My dad, he dust off. My dad, when I was 6 years old, left my mum. You know this. My mum's told you. Did he write me? No. Did he send me any letters? Did he? No. Was email out? No. Email out wasn't out then. He couldn't send an email. Was YouTube then? No, YouTube wasn't there. He went to Antigua. He enjoyed his life over there. He paid me no interest. There was no interest. We had phone. He didn't phone me. He sent a letter to my mum once asking for t-shirts. He didn't even ask how we was doing. I've been here all the time. Everybody knows that I've been fighting. My name's Paulie Skerrett, otherwise known as Paul Anthony Skerrett, birth name Paul Anthony Skerrett. My telephone number 07899882557. I didn't change it. Constantly pay all my bills to make sure that you can always reach me. My email address might change, so I give you the one that has an xpozure@hotmail.com. This will always be there. xpozure@hotmail.com. You can always get me. You type in Daddy Skerrett, SKERRETT, and you get me on the internet. You know that I run a dance school, a performing arts school. Exposure, xpozure.org.uk or .com. You can type that in, you'll find me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm always being here. But what I don't get is when I have to battle social services, CAFCAS and the courts, and all these other idiots just to prove that I'm your dad and that I should have a part of your life, and you are turning around and telling them, no, I don't want to see my dad. When you see me on the street, you run and hide. You don't even acknowledge me and say hello. Your mum's told you that you shouldn't have a relationship with your dad. Oh, you don't have to see him. No, you don't have to have a relationship. Yes, you take his money, but you don't need to have anything to do with him. And none of you all think, that's wrong. Your mother doesn't think that behavior is wrong. Reason why she doesn't have a relationship with her own dad, Mr. Carl Henry, who's a really nice person. You see the name Donald that your mum put on you at the end? That's nothing to do with you. You may think it is now. When you get older, you know it's got nothing to do with you. That's Mr. Donalds. That's Everroy Donalds. That's his family line. That's not mine. You're my family line. You're not his family line. That's your mum's stepfather, the one who didn't raise her because he wasn't interested in her. Okay, so when I was with your mum, he didn't give 2 damns about your mum. Only when you became in the stomach that he said, oh, what am I going to be? He said, oh, am I going to be called granddad? Alright, so he wants to take over. Yeah? Well, he's an idiot. He's an idiot because he can't even raise his own. Yeah? He's a fool. When a man is a fool like that, I pray that you don't end up like him. The reason why I say that is because no man should be encouraging a child not to know their father, especially when their father hasn't done anything wrong. Alright? They say that you've made the decision not to see me. That's bull. I say that because you're forced to go to school. If your mom says that you need to go to school, you need to go to school. You know why? Because the government says you need to go to school. So what makes school more important than family? It doesn't. School is not more important than family. The only reason why school is important in England is due to the fact that they're creating drones. They want you to work. They want you to work in their system. So they're making it out that they're more important than family. social service, idiots. Kafkas, idiots. Judges, idiots. There's no way in hell that they would have their own children not seeing them. So why would they stop other children from seeing their own parents? Yeah, if they're a crack dealer, maybe pedophilia, yeah, maybe so. Hey, but a dad who's worked as a head tutor of a school, a center inclusion manager of a school, runs a performing arts school, has worked in the Olympics with dancing, has created 3-time street dance champions, an ICT specialist, emotional behavioral disorder specialist, a special educational needs tutor. Whoa. So I've got all these titles and you're telling me that I'm probably a safeguarding issue? That because you, Elijah, said that you don't want to see me, that's going to happen, that must happen, compared to, you know, they don't want you to have education from me, the father, but you can have it from the school. You shouldn't be raised by your father to respect your father, but you must respect the state more than you respect your father. Now that's confusing. That's what I call stupid, and that's why nobody's learning. Okay, that's why the educational system is totally busted. This is why your mind will be messed up as you get older, because you're going to be thinking, hold on a second, I didn't need to respect my father. I didn't need to see him. I could have said, I don't want to see my father, and it would happen. You're going to want children when you get older. You're going to have a family. Your child turns around and says, I don't want to see you. You can't come to me as a child, as a grown man, and say, Dad, my child said they don't want to see me. And you expect me to do something. What would you expect me to do? You want me to tell them to see you? Why? Why would you say that? When you turn around and said, I don't want to see my dad. Okay. See, you're not at the fault. Your mum's at the fault. The state's at the fault. The government's at the fault. Everybody's at the fault, not you. Okay, so just try and understand that from now. Some people are just way too confused. Son, I love you. You know I love you. But you've got to wake up, and you've got to get older, and you've got to understand I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. Okay? Now, I might be in a different country, but I'm still around. You can still get me. Yeah? I might be here. If I'm not here, son, that means I'm dead. Okay? But I'm trying now. My dad didn't have all this technology to do stuff, but I have. So I'm going to reach out by doing diaries. This is all I can do. Yeah? But the decision of you not wanting to see me from the age of 7 to 12, that's not your decision. That's not even your decision to make. Yeah? That's not your decision. Because if that is the case, then if you turn around and tell your mom you don't want to go to school tomorrow, then you don't go. Yeah? The decision to see your family and be part of both parents is up to the parents. This is ours. We chose to put you in the world. Then it's our responsibility, because you know what? If you're in trouble tomorrow, we are in trouble. We have to pay your fine. You don't have to pay the fine. We pay it as your parents. If you don't go to school, you get fined. We get fined. You don't get fined. So how is it that it's your decision not to see your parents? All right. Kwaku, this message is for you. You're an idiot. I sent you a message showing you that my son is receiving bad reports at school and for his behavior, and you've done nothing to get back to me. When your partner turned around and said that I attacked her, and she made a report at the police station saying that she was kicked in the stomach at 2.5 months pregnant, you's a fool. You's a fool because you didn't even try and contact me. You are a fool. I'm not saying your actions is foolish because you didn't contact me. I'm telling you, you are a fool because up to today, you still haven't contacted me. And my number is 07899882557. Yeah? My son is in your house. You don't respect him. You don't love him. He plays football. You don't go to his games. You used to be his piano teacher, but yet you don't teach him piano no more. Since you started laying down with his mother, you do nothing with him. That makes you a fool. Anyway, son, I'm here, and I'm always going to be here. But let's not get it twisted. I'm your father. I'm not your friend. I picked you up outside. I picked you up at negotiators and put you by the door to say there's nothing wrong with going out with your dad. Look, this is the door. What's happened? I said to you, don't act stupid. You said that you're stupid. I called you stupid. No, I said your actions is stupid. You see, there's a difference. Your actions is stupid. You being stupid, or you be continuing to do nonsense. You screaming and shouting on the road, I don't need to put up with that. And I didn't. So you have to understand, your friends is what you scream around with. That's what you do. Me, I'm your father. I don't have to put up with that. Your mom, she can put up with that. Your mom beat you 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row with a belt. She beat you. Social services didn't even want to tell me. Social service didn't even tell. Actually, they didn't tell me. I found out from the police. Your mum beat you 3 days in a row. And she still beats you today. But you know what? You don't say nothing because you knew that the last time your mum got in trouble from it. Yeah? But your mum beat you with a belt for not getting 10 stars. 10 stars. Your dad picked you up and put you out by the door and said, hey, what's wrong with you going to the shop with your dad? And you turn around and say, oh, you start crying like a big baby on the street. And you thought, oh, I'm going to be putting up with your nonsense. We went out to the shop together the week before, 2 weeks before. We went out to the shops together. We went to my car and picked up the PlayStation. The Xbox Connect to play some games. We sent a message to your mum to say, look, this is what Elijah had did. This is what you've done. Yeah? And that means you're willing to walk out and do stuff with your father. Because your mum read it to you sitting on the bed crying. You said, oh, because you told the worker, because your mum was crying on the bed, that you're taking it upon yourself now not to see your dad. You said you're taking it upon yourself. It's, because your mum's getting upset by it. So it's not your decision. That means your mum has poisoned the situation. Yeah? Your mother has done it. Your mother has told you, I am upset when you spend time with your dad. If you spend time with your dad and you enjoy yourself, I am upset. That's poisonous. You can't do that to children. That is really nasty. With the day that you have children and your partner turns around and says, hey, and she starts crying to the child and says, oh, your dad took you out to buy some chips. Yeah? And she starts crying on the bed, don't let your dad do that. And the next time the child turns around and says, Dad, we can't buy chips because Mum cried last time you done it. You're going to think, what? I just bought chips. I just bought chips. What are you talking about? Son, I hope that doesn't happen to you. But this is my diary. The diary of a black man. And this is what I'm going to do from now on. When I start feeling stuff, I'm going to hit it up with a video. You can't turn around and say that I didn't try to reach out for you. Love you. Bye.